Arsenal women have a better mentality than the men's team. I'm not joking. What's going on, people? Ersin here. Welcome back to the channel. Arsenal women have beaten Chelsea women 3-1 in the Champions League quarter-final first leg. They will travel to Stamford Bridge next week with a 2-goal lead. Bear in mind, this is a Chelsea side that done the domestic treble over Arsenal last season, winning every English game unbeaten. And Arsenal, the current Women's Champions League holders, are doing the business again. The current World Club Cup champions in the women's game. I don't care what anyone says. This game was a lot of entertainment. Some of the best goals you'll see in women's football in a while. I was thoroughly entertained throughout as Arsenal women's raised the badge and raised the level proud. It was a late kickoff. And the fact that it sold out half of the seats, impressive. Arsenal, Renee Sagers, incredible masterclass in this game. Let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, hit the like button, share and subscribe. Yes, the Arsenal women's team have shown better mentality than the men's side because they don't go out of their way to talk big about winning everything. They go out there and win it. They go out there and win the Women's League Cup in previous seasons on their route to the Champions League win, and they're instead ahead to win this competition. But let's break down the game. 8 p.m. kickoff. It was live on BBC Two. You know what? I'm going to tune in. I went gym yesterday. I went gym on Saturday. Arsenal bottled it on Sunday. I need to cheer myself up. Bruh. And Renee Sagers got the team on lock. Renee Sagers produced a good masterclass. It was a fantastic performance. McCabe at left back. We'll talk about her. Arsenal, Chelsea, riding waves. Lauren James does a lovely skill to beat past Codina, has a shot, it hits the post. They hit the post again, Chelsea. But then Arsenal take the lead. A fantastic cross from Katie McCabe, headed on by Stina Blackstenius. 1-0 Arsenal. And then Arsenal seized control of the game. Arsenal bridging the gap over their Chelsea rivals. Chelsea yet to win the Champions League. They're going to take this competition a lot more seriously. But they fell 2-0 behind. Beth Mead plays a lovely pass in to Chloe Kelly. Misses pressure. What pressure? One of the most iconic yet cringiest footballers in world football, according to many. Gets an easy touch off a Beth Mead pass. Has so many players surrounding her outside of the box. And she thumps it bottom corner to the goalkeeper's left immaculately. Arsenal lead 2-0. Then, Lauren James from a set piece. Ball gets headed towards her. She takes a touch. I'm not even joking. It's like 30 yards out. One touch. Bang. That's the technique. She doesn't even thump the ball. She hits it with such accuracy. It goes high, up, over Borre's head. It's an elite goal. Top bins quality. 2-1. Chelsea had trying to maintain a bit of momentum, trying to get back into the game. But then Arsenal counter-attack. A little elite counter-attack. Blackstenius then finds Russo. Russo flicks the ball up and volleys the ball in the back of the net. 3-1 Arsenal. Arsenal could have made it 4. Couple of late chances. Chelsea also had a couple goals ruled out. A foul from Buchanan on Borbe. She literally kicks the ball. But as she kicks the ball, she kicks the chest of her. Hopefully she's okay. She's well. The goal gets ruled out for foul. Arsenal 3-1 winners. But like I said to you people, the women's football is very underrated. I'm not going to lie to you. This is the same set of players that have won England an international tournament in recent years. Last summer, 25, won in the final. 23, won the went to a World Cup final. 22, they won the Euros. And this is why Chloe Kelly rates Beth Mead higher. Because she's still one of the best players in the world right now. Getting an assist. She's the one that set up Blackstenius in the final. Blackstenius scored today. Mead, Russo, all crucial in winning the game today. Mariona, ball in the game in midfield. It was elite. And it was elite. And I'm going to get onto the game. And I'm going to get onto the talking about the players and the stats and the facts right here, people. But while I do so, hit the like button and subscribe. But look at this. You look at the head-to-head as well before the game. Arsenal had just won 2-0 at their own stadium. at Stamford Bridge. And it's been tight. You know, one goal at first. This is the first time in a while that Arsenal have won back-to-back games against Chelsea with 2 goals. You see it here. It's always been tight with Arsenal and Chelsea. Chelsea have won 12 games in this format in the recent years, but look, Arsenal clawing it back, winning the knockout tie, bringing out a strong squad. Cordina was at the back today. And I'm not even joking, she is the women's football equivalent to Norgard at Arsenal. She's a decent, talented player that's played centre back and CDM but never gets used. But when she comes on, she is somewhat dependable. Lauren James did skill her up to hit the post, but this Arsenal side were missing Leah Williamson, but still pulled out a strong 11. That was the Chelsea side. I think they were missing. They had Hampton in goal. They had Gurmo, who's one of the most expensive players in world football in the women's game. As Arsenal left Olivia Smith on the bench, right? Come on, Holberg, come on, a new signing, Haynes, come on. Madam Palova also come on. And that was the other bench. Van Domsela, who's been injury ridden, on the bench for Borbe, who's in a good run of form. McCabe, 10 years at Arsenal with a fantastic cross. It's a lot better than what people think. And obviously tomorrow there's Man United v Bayern. And then there's these games coming up. There's Barcelona, Real Madrid. There's Lyon v Wolfsburg. Those are a lot of big games coming up. Wolfsburg beating Lyon 1-0 as well. So it's a tightly contested affair. And there ain't that good enough teams in the Women's Champions League. That's why there's a quarter-final instead of the round of 16 like we're seeing last week. But, yeah, I'm just gassed. I'm really impressed with the performance that Arsenal had put out today. You know, this is a side that always wins trophies year in, year out. This Arsenal side, and I'm really proud and I'm really blessed to associate myself with Arsenal. And I've been to a few women's games, and as you guys know, but look at that, 5 games unbeaten. As good as United, better than City, better than Chelsea, who and also have 2 games in hand. I should catch up to both sides, really. You know, to get that second spot, to get that Champions League spot, unless they win it, of course. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. Like, I was really, really impressed with the finishing that the players played. I was really impressed with Russo throughout the whole game. She caused the defenses all kinds of trouble. Obviously, Arsenal played Tottenham as well. Chelsea again, Brighton, Villa, Leicester, and all round that. But they're in a good run of form, Arsenal. I'm really, really being impressed. But shout out Chloe Kelly, man. Oh, it was a good game. A very good game to watch. A very good game. But yeah. Man of the match going to Blackstenius, 30 years old, the Champions League final goal scorer. In the big moments, doing what Gyökeres can't do for Arsenal yet. Scoring cup finals. She has proven to do that. Do you get what I'm saying? So, she was absolutely excellent. She was unlucky not to score a couple of times herself. She had a few decent shots on target, but she was everywhere. Another goal and assist. A goal and an assist in 78 minutes. 3 shots on target. Impressive performance. But Russo, man, this is a lady that could play anywhere in midfield. Anywhere going forward. So versatile. So two-footed. That touch and volley, impressive. Really, really impressive. She drove Arsenal forward, but Mariona Caldente and Little in midfield. Little, by the way, she is 35 years old. She's been playing for Arsenal since 2008 and she's won everything for Arsenal. An outrageous performance. Rolling back the years again. She deserves a statue outside the Emirates. I don't care what anyone says. She deserves a statue. Her, Beth Mead, Champions League winners, league winners, doing the most. But Mariona Caldente came to Arsenal on the free. Sensational performance. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comments, guys. I am Ersin Kane. I'm Arsenal FC. Arsenal have beaten Chelsea 3-1 to take our 2-goal advantage. I thought Chelsea played well going forward. They were unlucky not to score. Lauren James, incredible performance. Incredible. Unlucky. She's literally one of the best players in women's football. unfortunately, they got outshone. Like, Lauren James in previous years was elite. When she was at Man United, how far she was. And I will tell you this, Reece James isn't as good as a 1v1 defender, isn't as world class as he is without Lauren James. Because those two players must have been in the garden, in the parks, training against each other 1v1 day in, day out. And I guarantee you Reece James would have found it harder defending against his sister than majority of League One players at Wigan, players in the FA Cup, players in the Premier League, Champions League, etc. And that's Reece James, who, in my opinion, is one of the best right backs in world football alongside Yuri Timber and Hakimi, right? But Lauren James, wow. Pace, skills, two-footed ability. I don't know what foot she is. The way she's predominantly right-footed. The way she took that goal, Santi Cazorla, Ousmane Dembele would all be proud of that. We don't like that is the quality of player she is. A player, even though she's not the tallest player in the room, trust me, I know about being high. She is so strong and agile, yet so skillful to breeze past players. And she's got a good finish. Like, she's an elite shooter of the ball. Pew pew. Like, if Arsenal had her, man, wow. But obviously Chelsea threw her through, playing alongside Reece James, who's an academy prospect there as well. So gotta give credit to an elite goal that I gave a round of applause to, because that I don't like conceding goals, but that wowed me. But at the same time, Lauren James, she got outshined by Chloe Kelly, who scored a brilliant goal herself. She got outshined by the Blackstenians, who scored a lovely header herself. Chloe Kelly and Alessia Russo, who was clinical in her day, man. Brilliant game. Beth Mead running the show. It was technical brilliance from the Arsenal side. And you compare that to the men's game. Compare that to the men's game, where the men's of Arsenal Football Club capitulated, couldn't hold on to the ball, couldn't get a shot properly on goal. That maybe the goalkeepers ain't that great as the men's goalkeepers, but Borbe had a better goalkeeper performance than Kepa. She caught everything there was to caught. And the only reason why she didn't catch the ball was because she was getting headed at by the Chelsea players. But yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section, guys. I'm Erson. Like, share, subscribe. In a bit, people. In a bit.